Hi friends, welcome back. Naji here. In this video, we'll be discussing on a middleware that is called human in the loop. So why we need humans in the loop, right? For example, consider a scenario where I have an agent. The purpose of the agent is to do some manipulations with the database. For example, I want to delete some records from the database. I would ensure before deleting, I want to ensure that the query is correct and somebody has to review that. Otherwise, it may execute the query and we will lose the entire data. Or if I'm sending some email to my client or I'm sending some emails to my managers, then that also we need to have some review, right? LLM can make some mistakes. So there are some scenarios we need some humans to review before doing that particular action. So in that scenario, we can use this kind of a humans in the loop middlewares. Okay, so in this scenario, we can do like three different actions. We can approve that and we can edit it and maybe we can reject it. So the execution workflows is that something like in the step 1, the agent generate a plan or it responds, or second is it will check for like anything has to be any middleware has to be triggered or not. It will check that, and if something has to be interrupted, it will interrupt, and after that, if the human review is done, it will execute that. Okay, that is the plain workflow that is happening in the humans in the loop middleware. Okay, now I can show you a UA that I have created. Okay, for example, see this one. I'm just saying that hi. Okay, so this is a fast API. I think it's not working. Just a second, let me see it's working or not. Should be working. Okay, now let me stop this. Run it again. Okay, so here it's a small UI. Let me type this hi. Okay, so I'm getting a reply like, hello, how can I assist you today? So I'm saying that send a email to Naji saying that I am on leave. I am on leave. Okay, just execute it. Okay, now see, now I'm getting the details, right? So I say that, okay, his email ID is naji@example.com, and this is the content, right? I just wanted to inform you that I am on leave. I am on leave on Tuesday. I say that, okay, on Tuesday. Here I can say this should be like maybe naji.test.com, something like this. Now I can submit this. Okay, now it says the email has been sent successfully. So in this way, we can make it like a human approval. Then after that, we can proceed. The agent can proceed after the approval. So maybe I can have like another scenario also. Delete records from customer table with username as Naji. Okay. See, now it says that it is going to execute a delete tool and it is going to execute the name as Naji. Okay, here I am now showing the query, but if I modify the code, I can able to show the query also. So let me do some kind of approval. Then it says the records username Naji has been successfully deleted from the customer table. Okay, so here I have created a fast endpoint, and also I have created a HTML to connect with this fast endpoint. So I will commit this code to the GitHub repository. You guys can download and you guys can try it out. Okay, so before end this session, like I will show you one notebook that I have created to explain about this particular feature. Okay, so here we can see I am importing the create agent and the humans in the loop middleware, and we have a memory saver. So let's execute this. Okay, now I'm creating some dummy tools. So this is the delete name tool, and the purpose is it will delete the customer. It will delete from the customer table who's with the name, the provided name. I can execute this, and this is a mock send email, and this is the read email, and this is checkpoint. Okay. Now this is a kind of a helper function that is help us to print the necessary information. Okay. So let me execute it. And this is one of the major function that we need to discuss. Okay. So here I'm going to create a agent. Okay. And the model is GPT-4 Mini. And these are my tools: delete name, send email, and read email. And I'm adding the checkpoint. And if you look on this middleware, I'm adding the humans in the loop middleware. And I'm setting some interrupts. Okay. It can interrupt when send email. Okay. And this will providing three options. I can approve this, reject this, and edit this. Okay. I hope you guys have noticed this in the here, right? Maybe let me try it again. I will show you. Send an email to Naji. The same thing I can copy and paste. Send it. Okay. So here we can see approve, submit, and I mean this submit and edit, and we have a reject, right? Okay. So here I can say that I can give approve, reject, and edit, and description is please review the content before sending the email. And the next tool is delete name tool. So in the delete name tool, we have only approve and the reject. Okay, I'm not giving any option to edit. Okay, so that also you guys can see here. So let me approve this. Okay, now maybe I can say this delete tool. Just paste it here. Okay, now we can see that we have a approve and the reject. Okay, so I'm giving only this approve or reject I'm giving here, and a read email I'm not giving any interrupt. We can directly send it. Okay, so now let's execute it, and I'm keeping a thread ID. Okay, now I'm going to invoke the agent. Okay, I'm saying that delete all the records from the customer table with the name as Naji. Okay, I'm passing the config and version also. So this is executing, and I'm passing this result to the helper agent, I mean helper function. So here we can see the SQL preview, delete from customer where name is equal to Naji. This is my query, and my options are approve and the reject, and this is waiting for user approval. Okay, so so once we have this one, so once we have this the query, okay, so I can import the command. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to approve this one. Okay, so the approval is something like this. I can do agent.invoke, I can pass a command, and resume is equal to decision, type is equal to approve. Okay, now I'm going to approve this particular request. And the question is how we know that, okay, how we connect with this interrupt and this approval. Okay, so that is connected using the config variable. For example, here we can see the thread ID is test, right? Since it is the same thread ID, since it is said the same thread ID, LangChain is internally identifying this particular feature, and it will try to execute this particular command. Now let me execute it. So we can see that the delete record from is completed. All records from the customer table with the name Naji has been successfully deleted. Okay. Now we can try out another feature to send an email. Okay, I'm saying that send an email to naji@gmail.com saying that I am on leave on Tuesday. Here I can do the same thing. Then pass the result. So we can see that this is the action required. The content is I am on leave Tuesday. And the options are approve, reject, and edit. The same thing that I have mentioned. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to execute the command with the same config. Okay, I'm saying that the type is edit, and edit method is send email, then argument is email ID is Naji, and I'm just updating this content. Okay, and we'll see. So when we execute that, it is actually returned that I will be on leave on 22nd, 2000, and the updated content is sending as an email. Okay, here also we can see the tool message can be viewed as something like this. Okay, now I'm going to execute the last one, the read email. Okay, so if you guys remember, for read email we didn't set any interrupt. So let me show you that. So read email, we set the interrupt as a false, so there should not be any interrupt. So let me execute this, execute, and execute. So it says that email has successfully read. Okay, successfully read. And if you need any further assistance and specific details, we can do that, because we didn't set any kind of a interrupt for the read email, so it does not need any kind of a human interaction. Okay, so I hope you guys understood the overall process. How can we implement the humans in the loop? Also, like I will be committing this, the FastAPI and the HTML along with this code, so that you guys can download and try it out. Okay. So I'm not going to explain about this FastAPI. This is the same way. I mean, it used the same methods in this notebook, so you guys can try it out. Okay. So that's it. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.